Hello everyone, welcome to day 9. To begin with, I've got a confession to make. Glad I got that off my chest. I've only done a half day today. Woke up this morning, I was a little bit tired, so I thought, I worked every day now for the last, I think it's about 15 days, so decided to just do a half a day today. So I've packed the kiln, you'll see a video of that in a minute. I've done a little bit more glazing, not as much as I wanted to do because I've run out of quartz and I've no more nuka glaze. I've only a little bit of nuka glaze left, so I've done a little bit of glazing for that. And what else have I done? Taken some photographs of some more pots to go on Etsy. Rejigged my racking system here a little bit so that I've got a heated source that can dry pots out properly to get them through the biscuit firing quicker. That's about it for today. Finished about lunchtime, and that's it. I had a question the other day asking about the pots behind me here. These pots are just pots from last year, really, that I've kept. That I had an open studios and I put them in there at almost Christmas time, and they're still there. So better than keeping them in a box. You get to see them every day because everything influences you as you're doing it. So I'll give you a quick look of it now, and then I'll pull one or two out that I think are of interest in a minute. Okay, but first of all, let's look at some videos I made earlier. Dust. Only clay. All done. Hi, I'm just glazing these little lidded moon jars. They've got a nuka glaze on them, and I've got a slight problem is I've run out of quartz and flint, because you can obviously substitute flint for quartz, but I've run out of both, so I'm having to struggle with a tiny bit of glaze in the bottom of here. So needs must. Thin version of it on the inside to give it an inner glaze. And then it's just a question of putting the pot in and just rolling it, really. To roll it rather than dip it direct. I'd rather dip direct because you get an even covering there. Shake off all the drips.
make the fit fairly loose when I'm throwing them, so that I can glaze the inside here and I don't have to wipe a rim. Plus, if the lid ever breaks on these pots, you've got a nice little moon jar rather than a pot without a lid. So that's what that is. I'm just going to glaze the lid. These are going to have rust, ground up rust on them. Gives that really nice purpley bleeding into green drippy glaze. That's it, they're done. I'm going to try and find out someone who I can beg a bit of quartz off. Okay, just going to have a look at some of these pots here. I'm doing it while holding the camera on a tripod. That's a pot by a friend, Alan Birchall. This is one of my very first pots, never for sale. That's one of the first wood-fired pots I ever made about 12 years ago. This is something with gold lustre on, and then there's a series of T-balls. That's got the iron on it. I'll have a look at that in a minute. All the way down, and then there's a wood ash one just here, and a couple of Temaku ones getting splashed in clay, but yeah, that's the display. Right, let's have a look at a couple of these. This is one with gold lustre. You can see the somebody on a skateboard just going past. That's a gold bird there. This is the ones that the one that I did yesterday, the brown and white or black and white glaze. This is how they turn out, like that. Okay, so that's that one. This one's quite a nice one. This one's going to go on Etsy, I think, in a bit. This is a one that's left from last year. It's got a nice run of glaze on there. This is just wood ash. I glaze the inside, then I just dip it, spray it with water, and then dip it in wood ash. And that's pure wood ash on the outside of there. That's quite a nice one. This is a simple. I like the shape of this one. This one's got a nice shape to it. A bit of a tulip shape. Nice turn bottom. Crawling chino. Glaze there. Quite satiny. That's a nice one. What else? This one has the iron sprinkled on it at the edge there. It's a Nuka glaze. So it's got the iron drip on it. That's about it really. There's a couple of Temaku ones. Very dusty. That's a nice Temaku. Temaku tends to be a potter's glaze, but that's quite a nice form too. Sits nice in the hand. Nice black brown. And another nice Temaku one. It's actually a good example of it, where it splits on the rim. It's a black glaze and then it splits to brown on the rim. There. So that's quite nice. So that's a few of the pots there. Right, that's a few of the pots that I've made that I've got here. Tomorrow I'll get some of the pots out that I've got in the house that are made by other people that are my favourites, and I'll go through them and tell you why I like them and what relevance they have. So that's an idea for tomorrow's video. And with that in mind, the question for today, if you'd like to pop it, just one word answers, or two words because they're people's names, is one, who's your favourite potter from the past, and then who is your favourite contemporary potter. I'll go straight forward with this now and say that from the past it's Michael Casson. He had the most influence on me as a student, and the most my favourite potter at the moment, or my favourite potter of who are working now, Mark Griffiths, I think. Nice, honest, down to earth pots. So I've got a really nice big
jar of his I'll show you tomorrow. So that's my two. There's no definitive answers, you know, whatever comes to mind first. Okay, see you tomorrow.